lifestyle won't stop hustling. But I just
Grannies and granddads, what's happening? She got a black abstract. Get locked in once again. I appreciate you for it. We got to talk about something today, man. Listen, I don't know what you were doing last night, but the Super Bowl came on last night, and we had the first ever all-rap halftime show, which was done by the likes of Dr. Dre, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Snoop Dogg. And if you really watched it, do you know that we had some special guests as well, which included 50 Cent and Kendricklamar. Oh, man, was it a hell of a Super Bowl. And to me, myself, I'm going to sit here and claim it. It's the best Super Bowl of all time. A lot of people bring up the Michael Jackson Super Bowl. Listen, I don't know what year that was, but I don't think I was even alive. Watching reruns of it, it's great nonetheless. But I'm a rap guy. I make rap tunes. Ever since Honey was wearing Sassoons. Ooh, bars. Pun intended, which was a Dr. Dre line. But listen, this was not only the greatest to me, just for the simple fact we had hip-hop representation, and it made history in the first time, but because it was done so classily, did I say that right? It was done with a class act. It was done effortlessly. And listen, I think it was just a night to remember, dude. Listen, Dr. Dre could have hogged the spotlight. He could have said, listen, I got enough songs on my own. I could do probably about 10 verses on my own and rock out. But no, he said, listen, I want to showcase the artists that I put in position and have made not only great music, but everybody on that stage, everybody, listen to me, everybody on that stage, Anderson .Paak included, because he was on there playing the drums for Eminem if you missed him, has a classic album. Everybody. 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. Mary J. Blige, her first 3 albums, maybe more depending on, but the definites, 411, Share My World, and My Life, Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style, and, depending on who you are, it's probably 2 or 3 more. Or at least 1 more, I should say. Dr. Dre, Chronic 2001, Eminem, Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem Show, and that's depending on who you ask. A lot of people say different albums for different ones, but them definitely guarantees is definitely the Marshall Mathers LP. Without a doubt, that's a classic. That's his magnum opus to me. And then Kendricklamar. To me, Good Kid, Mad City. Some people say To Pimp a Butterfly as well. You can even throw Damn in there as well. So, and obviously, like I said, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. I don't know if I said that or not, but 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. And hey, maybe you want to throw the Massacre in there, or the Get Rich or Die soundtrack in there, or what? I don't know. Whatever you want to throw in there. But needless to say, everybody on that stage. Oh, and with Anderson .Paak, obviously they got the Silk Sonic record that just dropped. And then you can do Paak albums on their own if you want. I'm not really that deep into Anderson .Paak. But like I said, man, everybody on that stage had no less or had a classic album, I should say. But listen, I've been noticing, with every good thing, there comes something bad. And there's been a lot of haters equated with this album. For whatever reason. I don't know why. Like, I honestly trying to figure out how could you hate on that? Because, listen, people of all ages, sizes, they love Snoop Dogg. Without a doubt. 100%. They love Snoop Dogg. This is like one of the biggest rappers ever to transcend not only genres but just TV. He has infiltrated every spectrum of what you can do as a personality. He had a cooking show with Martha Stewart, for God's sake. He's the host of one of them singing shows. I just saw him on Fat Tuesday's documentary, just giving commentary about comedy show that used to be out there. I'm like, this is crazy. So not only was it a good look for hip-hop, it definitely was a good night for L.A. The Rams won. We had L.A. representation with the music. Nick Adams, not sure who he is, but he made headlines today. He was trending on Twitter when he said this. He said, Ted Nugent, Kid Rock, and Lee Greenwood would have put on a better halftime show than these hoodlums. I'm not sure what the slander is about as far as these hoodlums, but what I came to learn, and I told my daughter this earlier because she said, you know what, Paps, there's people that didn't like the halftime show. I told her, you can't please everybody. It's not gonna happen. Somebody's gonna feel slighted always with a halftime show. That's been black people for years. We've always felt slighted. We've always felt misrepresented. If I said that correctly. So there's always something, you know. But what you had to do is just take the good with the bad and keep on pushing. But I honestly don't see how you don't like this halftime show. You know, I just don't get it. Like, and then Eminem took a knee. A lot of people said that. Snoop Dogg had choreographed crip walking. How could you not like that? It's just so many variables that went into this performance. I'm like, this is just, I don't know, man. I was just really, I was really just feeling this performance 100%. So, yeah, I don't know. You know, even if you don't say it's the greatest, you gotta definitely say it's up in the top 5. And not only that, you got what's the point I was trying to make? I always forget that. It was way better than last year's. That's what I was gonna say. You remember that monstrosity The Weeknd did where he's lost and I'm rolling on my way. Why I think the Weeknd is a great artist. He's just not my cup of tea, and I say that countless times on my channel. You ever realize somebody's good, but they're just not for you? That's how I feel about The Weeknd. Like, I think he's good. He's just not necessarily for me. But this Dr. Dre performance this is grade A stuff, man. I just don't see how you don't like this. You got Mary J. Blige doing her classic dance. Only thing that could have tipped this over the tide a little bit was him bringing out I don't even know who he could have brought out. Maybe Jay-Z or somebody to perform one of their songs they got together or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And fun fact, kids, for you guys that don't know, the person that wrote Still D.R.E., which is the second song they performed, him and Snoop and Dre together, was written by Jay-Z. Yes. From start to finish, that song was written by Jay-Z. Still D.R.E. You wouldn't even be able to tell. Even Snoop's part. But I loved it, man. I just don't see how you can hate on something like this, man. He's talking about hoodlums, this guy Ted or whoever he is. I think he just need to go and say black people, because Kid Rock. I used to listen to Kid Rock. I like Kid Rock. He only got like 3 good songs though. Mainstream hits. I don't know about his album stuff. I think I bought like 1 album of his, with the one with Cowboy and the Bow at the Bar. And I was just like, it's okay. I think I bought it because it had Eminem on there at the time. I don't know, but to say that though, not only are these people who have faced and made it through the odds of just unfortunate circumstances growing up in their life, they're also American, man. This is as American as you could get. These are people who not only American, they love their country 100%. So for you to say something like that, that just shows how classless you are as a person. I just wanted to speak on this, man. I talked about Eminem taking a kneel. I don't know what he was kneeling for per se. Somebody said it was about the coaching situation, them not hiring black coaches or whatnot. I don't know. I didn't hear too much about it. But hey, maybe he just took the platform and decided, listen, this is what I'm gonna do, because I never had a chance, or I might not get another chance to do it. But I was told they told him not to do it, and you know Eminem don't listen, so I'm pretty sure Dre woke up with a hefty fine today. I don't know. But anyway, post your comments below. Let me know what you guys thought about the Super Bowl. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Yeah, give me your reasonings. Yeah, till next time. Peace.